Final Fantasy XVI demo details, performance mode and resolution updates, and a general overview of what to expect in Final Fantasy XVI. This is all you need to know about the game as we approach the title's release next week. Feel free to skip to this timestamp to get straight into the content, but I just want to drop a reminder that I am currently doing a giveaway of this game, in which there will be 2 winners who will get a digital copy of Final Fantasy XVI in time for its release on Thursday, June 22nd. If you haven't already entered into the giveaway, make sure you do so before the end of the day on Monday, June 19th. The 2 winners will be contacted early on Tuesday, June 20th, so be sure to pay attention to your emails. If a winner hasn't responded within 24 hours, a new winner will be selected. So check your emails so I can get those download codes sent out. Enter the link in the pinned comment and in the description to participate in the giveaway. And for all those who entered, may luck be on your side. I'll also include the Mortal Kombat 1 giveaway I have going on for those who are also interested. The Final Fantasy XVI demo is out, and the consensus is that fans are really enjoying their time with the demo. I can attest that this demo was a ton of fun, and has me eager to see what's to come in the final game next week. Coming in at 18.6 gigabytes, the demo is split into 2 unique sections of the game to give players a taste of what to expect with the final release. The first part is what is considered the game's prologue, which features a roughly 2.5-hour long slice of the game, introducing players to protagonist Clive Rosefield, and provides an understanding of the setting of the game that sets up Clive's motivations and the story going forward. I will not be spoiling anything in regards to the story that takes place in the demo, but I will say that there are some excellent boss fights contained within, and some tutorials to help you get a gist of the battle system. After completing the demo, your save file will be able to transfer over to the final game when it launches on June 22nd, allowing you to pick up after the events of the prologue. Upon completing the prologue, this is where the second part of the demo unlocks. Players unlock a special demo in which players are given a variety of iconic abilities that more accurately portray typical combat encounters that take place in the game. Because the prologue offers quite a limited moveset for Clive and his iconic abilities, this special demo gives the player a better taste of Clive's expanded arsenal and powers, and because of this, none of this part of the demo and the progress you make will be transferred over to the final game. Instead, players may play this part of the demo over and over to hone and refine their combat in time for the game's release on June 22nd. Square Enix also made it clear that this part of the demo may not completely reflect the final game version, so we should expect some slight differences to this battle section of the game in the final release. For those of you who have played the demo, what do you think of it so far? For those on the fence of whether to pay for a full-priced game at launch, does this demo make you want to buy the final game? Let me know your thoughts on the demo in the comments, and as always, it doesn't hurt to enter the giveaway I am doing here if you are trying to get this game for free. Just saying. With the demo out, players have been tinkering with the game's 2 display modes, quality and performance, and have noted that the game doesn't quite deliver on what Square Enix previously stated these modes would achieve. Back in late February, as reported by Gematsu, producer Yoshi P stated that the game will run at 4K at 30 FPS in the game's quality mode, and that the game will run at 1440p at 60 FPS in the game's performance mode. As I usually play games in modes favoring high frame rates over enhanced resolution, I opted for the demo's performance mode and could tell that the game was having a difficult time achieving a smooth 60 frames per second. Well, according to a video on YouTube by channel El Analista de Bits, of which you can view by using the link in the description, it is reported that the quality mode runs at 2160p upscaled from 1440p at 30 FPS, with the performance mode at 1440p upscaled from 1080p at 60 FPS. The channel noted in the video that the performance mode has problems keeping the frame rate stable at 60 frames per second, and in times of stress, it can drop as low as 40 FPS. This falls in line with what I was experiencing with the demo, and while it wasn't the biggest deal in the world, a game featuring fast combat such as this one is definitely advantageous to gamers having a reliable 60 frames per second. I have to stress that this is just the demo version of the game and could very well be quite different from the final version. If there was only one gripe I had with the demo, it would be the frame rate appearing all over the place, but that's basically it, because I found the demo to be incredibly enjoyable otherwise. I did also note that the game's cinematics are locked at 30 frames per second in performance mode. Other players have reported having their game's frames drop below 30 FPS while even in quality mode during certain portions of the icon battle at the end of the demo. I just wanted to put this info out there, not as a warning sign about the quality of the game, but for those going in expecting a buttery smooth experience with this demo. As stated earlier, this is a demo and may not represent the final product, so we'll have to be the judge of that when the game drops next week. Regardless, the quality of the demo and its graphical, musical, and gameplay states are among the very best we've seen on the PS5 so far. We are certainly in for one heck of a ride when the game releases next week. In case you haven't been keeping up with all the updates of Final Fantasy XVI, no worries, as I will provide a brief rundown of what to expect with the title. The game's length is reported to be around 35 hours for the main story, and 70 to 90 hours for 100% completion. The game is not open world, but does feature some large open sections that encourage exploration. Final Fantasy XVI features dungeons, although it is reported that there are no optional dungeons in the game. There are a lot of side quests, a home base that can expand with new elements and features, rideable chocobos, and traditional Final Fantasy monsters. The combat system is completely in real time and features fast-paced combat, emphasizing a mixture of swordplay and magical elements. There are no controllable party members, as players only have direct control over Clive, but can issue commands to his dog, Torgal. Clive will occasionally be accompanied by other AI-controlled party members. The game also features massive icon battles that pit summon versus summon in big, over-the-top set-piece battles, with the confirmed icons so far being Ifrit, Phoenix, Shiva, Titan, Odin, Rama, Garuda, Bahamut, and Typhon. There is a New Game Plus feature and more challenging difficulty modes after completing the game, like Final Fantasy mode that changes enemy placement, adds certain battle elements, etc. And there are also accessibility rings that modify gameplay for those looking for a lesser challenge in certain areas pertaining to the game's combat, like easy combos, automated dodging, etc. If you'd like more information about all of these things in more detail, go ahead and view this video here in this card. I'll be back with another video real soon going into even more detail from the game's producers regarding the game's side content. So stay tuned for more FF16 information, and remember to participate in the giveaway of this game if you haven't already done so. Watch this video for a detailed look at various aspects of the game pertaining to its battle system, RPG elements, and game modes, and I look forward to seeing you all real soon in the next video. Peace!